conniving with US to cause religious tension in Nigeria, says Muric. The United States, US, and the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, have been accused of working together to create religious unrest in Nigeria. The claim was made on Tuesday, December 24th, by Ishaq Akitola, the director of the Muslim rights concern, Muric, the cable reports, alleging that the US uses double standards when dealing with international issues. Akitola said since the world power sees nothing good in Nigeria, it is not disturbed by its remarks. The head of Muric said that US complaints of the federal government of Nigeria about the killing of Christians is one-sided because Muslims are the major victims of religious persecutions and terrorist attacks in the country. He said, Muslims of southern Nigeria have been complaining of persecution for decades, but America turned its deaf ears. America pretends nothing is happening to Nigerian Muslims, even when the Muslim girl child is locked out of school over an ordinary headscarf, which is even allowed in US schools. Akintola said that it is unfair that the US on many occasions invited a former leader of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, for deliberation, but has never created any avenue to speak with Muslims on the issue of religious crisis in the country. The Muslim cleric warned CAN that if it allows the US to keep interfering in Nigeria's affairs, it will bear the brunt of the outcome. He said, our message to CAN is this: allow America to set fire to your country, and we can assure you that it is not the Muslims alone who will face the turmoil. CAN should remember that religion or no religion, America's nation interest is America's priority. America has no permanent friends. This was disclosed in a statement titled United States Takes Action Against Violators of Religious Freedom and released on Friday, December 20th, by the U.S. Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo. Wow. I don't understand the meaning of this statement by Muric. Are they threatening Christians? These are the things we are talking about. These are the things we are talking about. He said it will bear that Muslim cleric warned CAN that if it allows the US to keep interfering in Nigeria's affairs, it will bear the brunt of the outcome. Are they threatening? Is it a threat or something? These are the things we are talking about. How can you be issuing that statement? Is it you said you guys you have been shouting, CAN has been shouting of this and that, and they are just one-sided. So they now know what is called one-sided. I wouldn't want to even go into all of those things. So now, is it since it is not in it is thank God they even realize the US is a world power, because some people will tell you forget the US, they have their problem, but now they can be telling us that US is a world power. So is it CAN that now went to them to say you must do this? You complain. They themselves they complained, and they looked at everything thoroughly. The way and manner at which we analyze things or we investigate things in Nigeria is different from the way they do their things, because guru is always in our own case, because we are always attaching a lot of things. The real and the nitty-gritty of the whole thing, we will not be able to carry out all of those things. We'll begin to bring sentiments. They have their way of doing things. Since we don't really want to do the needful, they know how to go about their thing, and they know how to get their facts right. Of course, we know that they might have their own interests, they might have their own flaws. It is well understandable. But when it comes to some issues, definitely you give it to them. Nobody is saying that they are the most perfect, but when it comes to investigation, they do it thoroughly without any form of sentiment. Of course, everybody will want to do things that we benefit him, whether a company or a country. Just like politicians always say, oh, there is nothing like a permanent friend or permanent enemies, permanent interest. Of course, they will have their own interest. So which interest do we really have in this country? We don't know. Everybody is just moving where, they feel is right. Anywhere Bele face, that is what we are doing. You can imagine the issue of Showorena. See, at the end of the day, with all this, their grandstanding, where has it landed them? Even the Malami that said he took over the case, then what actually did he do concerning that case? They are just deceiving themselves. At some point, they said, oh, it was DSS that will release. DSS said, oh, go back to the AGF. So at the end of the day, what have they really done? Because they know that there is fire on the mountain. They know that there is fire on the mountain. Where the fire is coming, maybe they understand. But Nigerians know that there is fire on the mountain. So you cried, and they themselves cried. They can't cry. They cried. So they have to look at everything in total. So I don't know why you are now putting a caveat that if the whatever, what did he even say, if it will bear the brunt, if it allows US to keep interfering, well, keep interfering what, that can we bear the brunt of the outcome. Which outcome? You guys should answer that question. Which outcome? Are you not still threatening people? See the kind of comments. They don't even they don't even they don't even try to be, to choose their words when they are talking. This is the same attitude. The other time, this same Ishak Akitola, the Muric leader, was saying exactly what that singular statement alone, when the CGN was advocating for Sharia law in the country, the same people came out. Okay, when you even said that, they've even forgotten all of those things. When you say you want Sharia to be to be implemented fully in the Nigeria constitution, in the areas at which they have been practicing Sharia, some of the states they are practicing Sharia, the CJN, the Tanko is not satisfied. These people, they are not satisfied. They want it to be this in. Why didn't they talk about Christian whatever, Christian rules and regulations as well? Can you see how hypocritical these people are? You were chanting and you were praising the CGN, that is the right thing to do. That is the right thing to do. That you people commend him. Now, Khan, they shouted too, nothing happened. Now, another body is coming out to say things the way they are. But one thing I say is that it is even good that they realize that America is the world power, and they know that they can do and undo. They know them. If you try yourself, do anyhow, you see anyhow. So every one of them, they are jittering from top to bottom. All of them, they are jittering already. So I don't know why you are putting that caveat, or whether it is a threat that if the outcome, if anything happens, they will bear the brunt, or they will bear the whatever. Let them continue. The Nigerian government should do the needful. If you do the needful, maybe they will remove your name from the list. Continue shouting. Continue doing what you are not supposed to do. I think very quickly now they went to, they quickly say they are releasing Showore. And meanwhile, all this while, if not that other people are coming to interfere to even say what Nigerians have been complaining about, these guys, they will tell you, oh, forget them, that they are just minority. They are shouting on internet, on social media. Forget them. So guys, that is just my opinion, and a lot of people are already reacting to what this Muric man is saying. Someone says here that this is the most stupid, complete, mad person I have ever seen, who doesn't think before he talks, all in the name of pleasing the North with religion matter. The North will only use and dump you. Ask a Yoruba Muslim in the North. They are regarded as traitors. The Hausas don't look at them as Muslim. You are there displaying your ignorance here up and down. Dr. Ishak, you have the right to defend your group, but be careful not to deliver your tribe and entire Nigerian Christians into the hands of the desert hyenas because of your short-sighted beliefs and selfish manipulations. Someone say this Ishak man, his comments could set the country on fire. He should be cautioned by those that love this country. This man is always head-bent on causing disgrace and shame to his family. Can't you advise your husband, madam? That's what somebody say. You will soon pay the price, below the pay for challenging the mighty America. Continue to be fooling yourself there. Someone say this guy cannot say anything without mentioning Christians. Oh my goodness. This man is sick. These people should not take his words seriously. This man, you are nothing but a noisemaker. You are a public noise cancer. Oh God. Someone says, Oh, good analysis. Thank you for telling them the truth. Okay. Now, someone say nonsense truth. What kind of nonsense truth are you talking about? There's no prayer ground in the north that is ever led by Yoruba Imam, except there is no Hausa man. Investigate yourself. You are looked at as a person who don't know anything in the religion, yet you sit and talk nonsense. Muric are always among those causing problem in Nigeria. Please, who is this man? Is he part of the Buhari government? Someone is asking. The question is that when the CJN came out and said, oh, the Sharia should be fully implemented in our constitution, when Nigeria is a secular state, but these guys are just trying to bring all manner of things. When he was talking about Sharia law should be included, should be implemented in the Nigerian constitution, they were chanting this praise. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? What does that tell somebody who is really objective? That means you want to make it a Muslim country, and that means nobody's talking about a Christian rules and regulation the way anyhow they want to call it. And if you go and check the constitution, there is a larger part of the constitution that allows Sharia, and yet there is no single place that Christianity or whatever is mentioned, and they never said anything. Now they now said even that one is not even enough for them. They want to make it a full-blown constitution, to make it Nigerian constitution. What does that tell you? So you think people are not hearing? When was it not 2 weeks ago or last week, they were celebrating that, all of them, they were celebrating that. So is that one not enough for them to list Nigeria, among the countries who does not tolerate a religious freedom and all of that? It's in different way. Just like I said, they have their own way of investigating, not the way we do our own thing here. So guys, that's just my own opinion concerning what this Muric man has said. Let's hear your own opinion concerning what he has said. Thank you very